Namaste, Tina Russell here with the Shin Dao. Yes, this Saturday in a very foolish accident. Is there any other kind? Really, all accidents are just a lack of attention to the moment. Our cat zipped out the door while I was loading my Halloween decorations outside to decorate our yard. Halloween is my favorite day of the year, and I just love to make my yard all decked out and scary for the kids. Good morning, Yvonne. And sadly, I'd only gotten a few decorations up when the cat went flying out the door, and I went flying out after him. And in my haste, I stepped on the edge of the driveway. My foot rolled under me. I heard it crack. I rolled around on the ground going, shoot, 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 it's broken. Okay, I used a language that was a little stronger than that. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Yvonne. Yeah, I knew immediately it was broken. There was just no doubt in my mind. And my cat was running off down the street. I crawled back up the sidewalk. I crawled up the stairs. I called into the house, Neil, 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 you got to get the cat. He's run away and I can't move. So he went running out, grabbed the cat, then came back and said, so what's going on? I fell. I've broken my ankle. Well, are you sure? Well, take a look. It pulls my sock down a little and my ankle's already this big. I was like, yeah, that probably is broken. So off we went to emerge. And even while we were in emergency in the triage unit, Neil put a little post on Facebook. You know, I used to really resist Facebook. I thought it was just this ridiculous medium that was taking real live contact away from people. People were getting into this false sense of thinking they're making connections by having this virtual connection. But holy cow, this weekend was just an affirmation that, no, it's just another way to communicate. Within a very few minutes of Neil posting that we were in the hospital, that I destroyed my ankle, there were all sorts of people posting, yes, including you, Yvonne, saying, oh no, oh dear, sending lots of love and light and healing. And I have to tell you, it was after 5 o'clock by the time the triage unit finally got to me, and I'd gotten in there a little after probably 1:30. And they finally said, so have you taken anything for pain? Thank you for sending continued healing. And I said, well, no. Well, why? Well, because when you come into triage, they tell you no eating and no drinking. So you just think you're not supposed to take anything. And the doctor looks at you with disdain, thinking, well, you don't sit there suffering. Why don't you take something? And I'm like, oh, it's your system that has us not taking something. And I start to get into this agitated place. And yes, understandably, I'm in pain and all those things. And Neil's reminding me, open your heart, open your heart. Closing down and getting angry and feeling all of those things is not the Shin Dao path. And at the same time, I want to acknowledge my feelings. And I'm like, okay, cool. So calm my mind with it's going to be okay, this too shall pass, all of these things. I did at one point when we got home have a good cry and just got all of that out of my system, because you do have to acknowledge the feelings are there. You can suppress them, you can pretend they're not there, but they're there and they need to be expressed. So I had a good cry, I got angry about what happened and how it's messing up my life for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And then remembered, this too shall pass. And then I logged on to Facebook. And again, more love, more healing. And I'm so, so grateful. It was a reminder that indeed we never walk alone. And I mean, for me, that phrase means I never walk alone, because Soa, the source of all, is always with me. I am one bit of Soa. And so thank you for the hugs. Appreciate it. And for the love. I've been watching those hearts go by. This is the true I never walk alone. Soa is always with me. The love and light and source of all that is always here in my heart. But it's extra reassuring to know there's the energy of all those people around you who are also with me. Oh, people from afar. I got love and hugs and healing coming all the way from New Zealand, from friends there, from my family there, from people here in Calgary, people I know in Edmonton, just from everywhere. And honest to goodness, folks, I could feel it. I slept really well that night. All I'd had were those 2 Tylenol at 5 o'clock. The pain did not keep me awake. It was all that healing love and energy coming my way. I could feel it. It was soothing. Yesterday was kind of a breeze. I laid on the couch for most of the day just receiving all that loving. Have to admit, Netflix was my best friend. Just about finished the whole series of Drop Dead Diva, which is really great. I enjoy that show. But I wasn't in the pain and discomfort that I thought I would be, and I'm convinced that it was all that loving energy that came from so many people around. So I am so grateful to you all, to anyone who's watching this. I invite you to share this, to remind people, no matter what you're going through, this too shall pass. And you never walk alone. There is always someone, some physical one body here, if not more than one, who are there to support you, even energetically, even if they're not physically there with you. And there is always Soa, source of all, to be with you. Remember this. Create a beautiful day. Again, I extend my deep, deep appreciation to all of you who are sending love and healing. Thank you, Yvonne. Thanks for those good vibes. I shall keep receiving them with deep gratitude. Mwah. Love to you all. Namaste. Thank you. Look at all that love. Oh, I love you. You make me feel so good. Yeah. Have a great day.